Today we're going to cover the Tax Center in SnapTax. This is primarily an overview page where you can see a breakdown of your quarterly and annual income tax, as well as your annual income summary. The first card breaks down your self-employment net income and your asset deductions. It also includes your spouse's income and their federal withholding, the quarterly tax payments you've made so far this year, how many months you've logged, and your monthly savings goal. If you want a detailed breakdown of how all the numbers are calculated, SnapTax provides that for you. It starts with your projected annual net income from self-employment, adds your spouse's income, then subtracts deductions, including depreciation, the self-employment tax deduction, and the standard deduction. From there, it calculates your federal income tax, self-employment tax, and state tax if applicable, giving you a total estimated annual tax due. It then subtracts your spouse's federal withholdings. Note that this is only the federal portion of withholdings, not Medicare or Social Security. This gives you your net tax due and your effective tax rate. At the bottom of the page, you can also see the federal tax brackets and how your income tax is distributed across them. Moving to the Payments tab. This is where you enter your quarterly tax payments. You can see when your next payment due, how much you've already paid, and what's remaining. When you're ready to make a payment, click the Pay the IRS button and it will take you directly to the IRS website. If you're not sure what to have ready, click What to prepare for a checklist of everything you'll need. Once paid, you will want to log the payment, select the date you made it, enter the payment amount, choose the payment type, in this case an estimated quarterly payment, and select the year it applies to. The IRS will give you a confirmation number when you make the payment, which you can store here for easy reference. Then click Save Payment. At the bottom of the page, you'll find your full quarterly tax payment history, which you can sort by year or payment type and edit as needed. The Plan and Reconcile tab shows your quarterly tax liability broken down by quarter and how much you've paid toward each one. You'll also see the status of each payment. One thing to note is that the quarterly amounts are not equal. That's because the IRS does not use standard 3-month quarters. Quarter 1 runs January through March. Quarter 2 is only 2 months, April through May. Quarter 3 covers June through September, and Quarter 4 is October through December. So Quarter 2 will be lower since it's only 2 months, and Quarter 3 will be higher since it covers 4 months. Quarters 1 and 4 should be roughly equal. As you make payments, you'll see your progress toward completing each quarter, and a full picture of your annual tax plan status. After you complete the prior year tax return, you will want to reconcile that return in SnapTax by selecting this button. Select the year and then enter in the final tax owed. SnapTax shows you how you did against the final tax returns. If you are owed money back, you can decide to leave it with the IRS to count towards your next year's tax returns, or you can cash it out or even split the amount and only take a partial refund. SnapTax applies that overpayment according to your direction. The last tab in the Tax Center is Reports. Here you can review the timing of your payments. For example, Quarter 1 was paid 7 days early, and a partial payment has already been made toward Quarter 2. The estimated versus actual report will track your payments and compare what SnapTax estimated your quarterly tax to be versus what you actually paid. These numbers update automatically as your income changes throughout the year. The final report is Deduction Utilization. If you're on the Builder plan and tracking assets, you'll see each asset here along with your available deduction and your progress toward the allowable limits for the Section 179 depreciation deduction. And that's the Tax Center. It's primarily an informational hub, but it's also where you log your quarterly tax payments and reconcile your annual tax returns. That covers everything you need to know.